Under the relentless sun, Abraham, his face a roadmap of wrinkles, walks with weary steps across the barren desert. Each grain of sand seems to echo the weight of years in his slow, deliberate movements. Sarah follows, her own aged form struggling against the harsh terrain, a silent testament to enduring companionship. The vast, unforgiving landscape mirrors the longing etched deep within their hearts. Inside the tent, the dim light of an oil lamp flickers, casting long shadows that dance across the canvas walls. Abraham and Sarah sit in quiet solitude, their faces illuminated by the gentle, wavering light. Their eyes meet, a silent conversation passing between them, etched with years of shared love and unspoken sorrow. The heavy silence of the night is broken only by the soft crackling of the oil lamp, each flicker a reminder of time passing. Sarah's voice, soft and filled with longing, cuts through the stillness. "Oh, Abraham, my heart aches with the emptiness of our tent." Her gaze lingers, a deep yearning reflected in her eyes. Will we ever hear the laughter of a child within these walls? Under the vast, star-strewn canvas of the night, Abraham emerges from his tent, his silhouette stark against the soft glow within. He gazes upward, his weathered face a tableau of awe and deep yearning, lost in the immensity of the cosmos. A disembodied voice echoes through the stillness. "Look up at the heavens and count the stars. If indeed you can count them, so shall your offspring be." The stars seem to pulse with an ethereal light, reflecting in Abraham's wide, hopeful eyes. He remains motionless, a solitary figure dwarfed by the infinite promise of the night sky. Years etched deep lines into Abraham and Sarah's faces, marking the relentless march of time within their tent. The weight of unspoken longing hangs heavy in the air as they move through their familiar daily routines. Their eyes, though aged, still reflect a persistent hope, dimmed only slightly by the relentless years. A subtle shadow of doubt creeps into Abraham's eyes, clouding his gaze with a hint of resignation. Sarah's gentle smile flickers, momentarily revealing the deep ache of childlessness that burdens her heart. The tent, once a symbol of promise, now echoes with the quiet sorrow of dreams deferred and hopes tested by time. Under the vast sky, 3 angels materialize, their forms shimmering with celestial light. Just outside Abraham's humble tent, Abraham, sensing their divine presence, turns with a mix of awe and reverence, his eyes widening at the sight. He rushes forward, his face alight with hospitality, extending his hands in a welcoming gesture to the heavenly visitors. With heartfelt sincerity, Abraham offers the angels food and water, a humble offering to these radiant beings. Inside Abraham's tent, dust motes swirl in golden shafts of sunlight, illuminating the divine presence of 3 radiant angels. The angels stand before Abraham, their voices echoing with otherworldly authority, filling the tent with a palpable sense of destiny. "Within a year, Sarah will bear a son," the angels proclaim, their words resonating with the weight of prophecy. Partially concealed behind a tapestry, Sarah strains to hear, her expression a mixture of hope and disbelief. A stifled burst of laughter escapes Sarah from within the tent, betraying her incredulity at the impossible pronouncement. "That is impossible," Sarah whispers, her words a fragile challenge to the divine decree echoing through the tent. Under the vast desert sky, Abraham and Sarah tenderly cradle their newborn son, Isaac. The desert sun bathes their faces in a warm golden light, highlighting lines etched by time, and now softened by profound joy. Sarah gazes at her son, a soft, incredulous smile playing on her lips. "I laugh, remembering my disbelief," she whispers, her voice filled with wonder. Father and son, in each other's arms, under the warm light of the desert Sunday, sunlight floods Abraham's tent, illuminating the air, alive with dancing dust motes. Young Isaac, bursting with untamed energy, gives chase to a butterfly, his laughter echoing in the canvas walls. Abraham watches his son, his eyes crinkling with a loving smile, a silent blessing in his gaze. Sarah, seated nearby, her hands diligently mending clothes, her heart mending with love for her son, her eyes, full of adoration, follow Isaac's every move, a mother's unwavering devotion shining brightly. The butterfly flits, a symbol of fleeting joy, captured momentarily in the warm, familial embrace of the tent. Years drift by, etched into the stoic face of Abraham as he begins his ascent into the stark mountain range. The silhouette of Abraham, burdened with wood and a gleaming knife, moves against the vast sky. Isaac follows, his youthful steps echoing with innocent trust, carrying the flickering fire that dances with destiny. The mountain looms, an uncaring giant against their small figures, as they climb towards an unknown fate. Each step taken is a step deeper into the heart of the wilderness, where faith and sacrifice intertwine under the watchful gaze of the heavens. High in the mountain range, the wind whispers secrets through the towering peaks, carrying the sharp scent of pine and the distant promise of snow. Isaac's young face is etched with concern as he looks up at his father, the vast wilderness amplifying his worry. The silence stretches, broken only by the wind, as Isaac's question hangs in the air. "Father, we have the wood and fire," he begins, his voice barely audible against the wind. "But where is the lamb for the offering?" Isaac asks, his innocent query echoing through the desolate landscape. High in the mountain range, Abraham's face is a mask of torment as he looks at Isaac. The wind howls through the peaks, a mournful sound carrying the weight of destiny. Abraham's voice is thick with unshed tears as he struggles to speak. "God will provide, my son," he finally whispers, his words lost in the vast wilderness. High on the desolate mountaintop, Abraham begins constructing an altar, a stark monument against the vast sky. He carefully arranges the wood, each piece a deliberate step towards an unthinkable act. A heavy silence descends as Abraham prepares Isaac, his movements betraying a profound inner turmoil. The altar stands ready, a stage for a sacrifice under the cold, indifferent gaze of the heavens. On the desolate mountaintop, Abraham raises a knife, the steel glinting under the unforgiving sky. His hand trembles violently, a visible struggle against an impossible command. Tears stream down his weathered face, each drop a testament to the profound inner turmoil. A heart-wrenching portrait of faith and sacrifice, etched against the stark, unforgiving landscape. A blinding light erupts across the mountaintop, searing the landscape with divine brilliance. An angel materializes in the sky, its majestic wings spanning the heavens, radiating an otherworldly power. The light intensifies, bathing the scene in an ethereal glow, highlighting the angel's celestial form. The angel's voice echoes through the mountains, a resonant command cutting through the silence. "Abraham, don't hurt the boy," the angel proclaims, its voice carrying the weight of divine authority. "Now I know that you truly trust and obey God," the angel declares, its words a judgment and a benediction. Against the backdrop of a vast open sky, Abraham lowers the knife, his face etched with overwhelming relief. The glint of sunlight catches the blade as it descends, the tension of the moment slowly dissipating. His gaze lifts, drawn upward as if by divine intervention, searching the rugged landscape. Caught in the thicket of a nearby bush, a ram struggles, its horns entangled in the branches. The ram's eyes reflect the wildness of the mountain, a symbol of salvation amidst the harsh terrain. A profound stillness settles over the mountaintop, the air filled with unspoken gratitude and awe. On the mountaintop, Abraham's face is etched with profound relief and gratitude. He raises the ram, a symbol of divine provision, offering it in place of his son. Flames erupt, reaching skyward, carrying the heavy scent of burnt offering into the heavens. Abraham kneels, his head bowed in reverence, hands clasped tightly in prayer. His voice, filled with awe and humility, echoes across the desolate peak. "Thank you, God, for your provision and mercy." Tears stream down his weathered cheeks as he whispers, "Your grace knows no bounds." High atop the mountain, the angel stands, a solitary figure against the vast canvas of the sky. Wind whispers through its majestic wings, carrying the scent of pine and untold celestial secrets. A voice, clear and resonant, echoes across the landscape, filled with divine authority. God reaffirms his promise to bless Abraham, the angel proclaims, its words painting a vision of boundless descendants. The sky seems to shimmer in response, an unspoken agreement to make his descendants as numerous as the stars. Under the vast, unforgiving sun, Abraham and Isaac begin their descent, the ordeal having forged an unbreakable bond between them. Hand in hand, they navigate the rocky terrain, each step a testament to their shared faith and resilience. A profound gratitude fills their hearts, resonating in the quiet strength of their clasped hands. The endless desert stretches before them, a silent witness to their enduring love and devotion. Inside Abraham's tent, a warm glow envelops the figures of Abraham, Sarah, and Isaac. Abraham and Sarah embrace Isaac, their faces illuminated with pure, uncontainable joy. Tears of gratitude stream down their weathered cheeks as they clutch their son tightly. Abraham's voice, thick with emotion, rises in heartfelt thanks. "Thank you, God, for your unwavering faithfulness." Sarah echoes his sentiment, her voice trembling with relief. "We are eternally grateful for your protection, Lord." Under the vast expanse of a starry night, Abraham stands in quiet awe, his eyes mirroring the celestial glow. A profound sense of faith washes over him as he gazes into the infinite. His heart swells with unwavering trust. He knows that God will always keep his promises, a quiet affirmation echoing in the stillness of the night. Under the relentless desert sun, Abraham watches over his flock, a solitary figure amidst the vast expanse. The sheep graze peacefully, their bleating a gentle counterpoint to the stark silence of the desert. Years have passed since the agonizing test, the memory etched deeply in his weathered face. A quiet moment of reflection washes over Abraham as he surveys the familiar landscape. The endless horizon stretches before him, a testament to time and faith. Within the soft glow of candlelight, shadows dance on the canvas walls of Abraham's tent. Sarah's loving gaze rests upon young Isaac, her face a map of time and affection. Her voice, a gentle whisper in the night, carries the weight of their journey. "Do you remember the day we left our home, Isaac? It felt like the end of everything we knew." Isaac's innocent reply echoes in the quiet space. "I was very little, Mother. I remember the camels and the stars at night." Sarah's eyes sparkle with hope as she recalls the divine promise. "Yes, the stars. God promised Abraham that his descendants would be as numerous as the stars in the sky." Her hand gently caresses his hair, a silent vow for the future. That is you, Isaac. That is our family's future. Her voice softens with memories. And remember the mountains we crossed? Each one a testament to God's strength and the challenges we overcame with his guidance. Under the open sky, young Isaac's laughter rings out, carefree and bright, as he plays near the ancient well. Sunlight dances on the worn stones, casting long shadows that stretch and sway with his playful movements. He circles the well, his small hands reaching out to touch the rough, aged stone, lost in a world of innocent joy. Each giggle echoes in the air, a symphony of childhood delight against the backdrop of the silent, watchful well. Unaware of the well's hidden depths, Isaac continues his game, his laughter a stark contrast to the well's solemn stillness. Sunlight streams through the tent flaps, casting a soft glow on Abraham, his face etched with the wisdom of years. Across from him, Isaac listens intently, his young eyes searching for understanding. Abraham gestures gently, his weathered hands conveying a lifetime of faith. His voice, warm and resonant, fills the tent with a sense of profound conviction. Obedience to God is the greatest testament to our faith, Isaac, Abraham says, his words hanging in the sunlit air. Under the vast sky, Abraham and Isaac traverse the rugged mountain terrain, their figures dwarfed by the imposing landscape. They move with quiet determination, their footsteps echoing softly against the ancient stone. Pausing at a vista point, they gaze out at the sprawling panorama before them. A serene silence envelops them, broken only by the whisper of the wind. In this moment of shared connection, the grandeur of nature amplifies the unspoken bond between father and son. Flickering candlelight paints the canvas walls of Abraham's tent with dancing shadows, illuminating the quiet solitude. Abraham, his face etched with wisdom and time, kneels upon a woven rug, a figure of solemn reverence. His head is bowed, his posture reflecting a deep humility and unwavering faith. His lips move in silent prayer, each word a heartfelt offering lifted into the still, vast desert night. The air hangs heavy with unspoken hopes and dreams, a sacred moment suspended in time. Beneath the relentless desert sun, Abraham's gentle smile radiates as he offers water to weary travelers. Without hesitation, he shares his meager supplies, his eyes reflecting pure compassion. He carefully tends to the injured, his soothing touch a balm in the harsh, unforgiving landscape. In the desolate expanse, Abraham embodies kindness, a beacon of hope amidst the desolation. Sunlight streams into Sarah's tent, illuminating the fine dust swirling in the air. Sarah sits cross-legged on a woven rug, her posture radiating calm amidst the morning light. Across from her, Isaac listens with rapt attention, his gaze fixed intently on Sarah. The simple tent transforms into a sanctuary of quiet focus, where every word hangs in the balance. A sense of anticipation fills the air as the day's possibilities unfold within the canvas walls. Under the radiant sun, Isaac stands in a vast field, a solitary figure amidst nature's embrace. Lush greenery stretches out before him, a vibrant tapestry woven with the promise of life. Surrounded by the symphony of nature, he learns the delicate art of tending the land. His hands gently guide, nurturing the soil and fostering life in every corner. With each passing day, Isaac deepens his bond with the animals, a silent understanding blossoming between them. Inside Abraham's tent, a hushed stillness envelops the space as Isaac slumbers peacefully. Abraham and Sarah watch over their son, their faces reflecting a profound love and gratitude. The soft glow of lamplight illuminates the deep lines etched by time and emotion on their faces. A silent promise hangs in the air, a testament to the bond of family and the preciousness of life. Under the relentless desert sun, Abraham walks alone, a solitary figure against the endless expanse. Each step is measured, burdened by the weight of divine purpose and unspoken questions. His brow furrows, a storm of contemplation brewing beneath the weathered surface of his face. The vast emptiness mirrors the profound internal struggle as he grapples with God's mysterious plan. In the heart of the unforgiving desert, Abraham is consumed by faith and the unknown future. Inside Sarah's tent, a humble kitchen comes to life as she prepares a meal. Her movements are fluid and practiced, honed by countless days of simple living. A quiet joy fills the air as Sarah hums a song of praise, her heart lifted in devotion. The tent is filled with warmth and gentle melody, a refuge of faith and contentment. Sunlight dances on the water as Isaac approaches the riverbank, his eyes filled with youthful anticipation. With unrestrained joy, Isaac plunges his hands into the cool water, sending ripples across the serene surface. Laughter echoes through the air as he splashes playfully, the sound mingling with the gentle murmur of the river. Each splash is a burst of pure, unadulterated happiness, reflecting in the bright sparkle in Isaac's eyes. Inside the tent, a warm light bathes Abraham as he sits, the soft glow highlighting the deep lines etched by time on his face. He pores over ancient scriptures, the parchment crackling softly as he turns each fragile page. His voice, a gentle cadence, fills the quiet space as he reads aloud from the sacred text. At his feet, Isaac sits enraptured, his young eyes fixed on Abraham, absorbing every word. These are the laws of God, Isaac, Abraham declares, his tone imbued with reverence and solemnity. They guide us and protect us, he continues, imparting wisdom that echoes through generations. Against the backdrop of an endless sky, Abraham and Isaac stand on a mountaintop, their silhouettes stark against the horizon. The wind whispers through the tall grasses, carrying the scent of pine and the weight of unspoken destiny. Their figures, etched with the solemn promise of a future yet to unfold, remain motionless against the vast expanse. A silent tableau of faith and anticipation hangs in the air as father and son stand on the precipice of destiny. Sunlight streams into Sarah's tent, highlighting the swirling dust and casting a warm glow on her focused face. Cross-legged on a woven rug, Sarah meticulously sews, her brow furrowed in intense concentration. Nimble fingers guide the needle through vibrant fabrics, piecing together patterns amidst a colorful array of cloth scraps. The rhythmic sound of the needle punctuates the quiet, a testament to Sarah's artistry and dedication. Under the relentless desert sun, Abraham leads his people, his weathered face a testament to years of unwavering integrity. Each footstep raises a plume of dust, the sand stretching endlessly in every direction. His people follow, their eyes fixed on him, their hope a fragile flame in the vast wilderness. The sun glares, and the heat shimmers above the sands. Abraham pauses, his gaze sweeping the horizon, a silent promise of salvation etched on his face. The endless desert seems to mock their quest, yet their faith remains unbroken, a beacon in the desolate expanse. Inside Abraham's tent, lamplight flickers, painting dancing shadows on the aged canvas. Abraham's face, a map of time and trials, is illuminated as he sits, sharing stories in the dim light. Across from him, Sarah's eyes sparkle with enduring warmth, a testament to their shared journey. Their voices, soft with nostalgia, fill the tent as they weave tales of their past hardships and triumphs. The air hangs thick with memories, each flicker of the lamp a silent witness to their enduring love and resilience. Beneath the blazing sun, a vibrant oasis bursts to life, its lush greenery a stark contrast to the arid surroundings. Isaac arrives, his eyes widening in awe as he beholds the sparkling water and abundant life. A sense of wonder washes over him as he takes in the tranquil beauty of this hidden paradise. The oasis shimmers, a mirage made real, promising respite and enchantment. Inside Abraham's humble tent, sunlight streams through the canvas, illuminating the quiet solitude. Dust motes dance in the golden rays as Abraham sits hunched at his wooden table, his brow furrowed in deep concentration. Quill in hand, he meticulously commits his experiences and teachings to the scroll, preserving wisdom for generations to come. The tent is sparsely adorned, revealing a life of simplicity and purpose. A bedroll lies neatly in the corner, alongside a simple water skin and a few clay pots. Each item speaks of a life dedicated to higher meaning, far removed from worldly extravagance. Under the vast, inky sky, a caravan inches across the undulating dunes, their forms stark silhouettes against the darkness. In the distance, the faint glow of Abraham's camp flickers, a fragile beacon in the overwhelming emptiness of the desert. The rhythmic plodding of camels sets a steady pace, their shadows stretching long in the starlight. Soft murmurs of voices drift on the desert wind, a tapestry of whispered hopes and shared burdens. Driven by thirst and exhaustion, the caravan slowly advances, drawn towards the promise of sanctuary. Each step brings them closer to Abraham's guidance, a sanctuary from the harsh realities of the desert night. Under the vast sky, Abraham's tent stands as a beacon of refuge. Abraham greets the travelers with a warm smile, his eyes reflecting genuine kindness. He gestures towards the tent, inviting them into the cool, shaded interior. A simple meal is offered, bread and water, symbols of life's necessities. The travelers accept the hospitality, their faces etched with gratitude and relief. In the quiet moments, a sense of peace settles over the tent, strangers united by simple acts of kindness. Under the open sky, Isaac's weathered face radiates warmth as he stands by the well. He extends a gourd brimming with cool water, a simple act of kindness offered to weary travelers. The water glistens, reflecting Isaac's generosity and the travelers' hopeful gratitude. In a humble gesture, yet it speaks volumes of compassion and shared humanity under the harsh Sunday skydian. Inside Abraham's tent, candlelight flickers, painting the canvas walls with dancing shadows. Abraham sits amidst weary travelers, his face a map of kindness and ancient wisdom. He gestures, his voice a soothing balm in the spice-laden air. And so, even when the path seems darkest, remember that God's light will always guide us. The travelers listen, exhaustion mingling with anticipation as Abraham assures, "He has provided for us in the desert, and he will provide for us again." As dawn breaks, casting long shadows across the desert sands, the travelers prepare to depart. Expressions of gratitude are exchanged, a silent acknowledgement of Abraham's hospitality. The travelers, humbled by Abraham's wisdom, mount their camels, ready to face the journey ahead. The caravan slowly disappears over the horizon, leaving Abraham standing alone against the vast, awakening desert. Inside Abraham's tent, sunlight paints the air with dancing dust motes, a silent witness to the weight of destiny. Abraham sits upon a simple rug, his face a landscape etched with contemplation and the burdens of choice. His eyes reflect the sacrifices made and the arduous journey stretching endlessly before him. A profound understanding dawns within him. He is but a vessel, guided by a purpose far beyond his own desires. Under the relentless desert sun, Abraham guides his people through the seemingly endless sands. Their figures, small against the vast landscape, move with unwavering determination towards the horizon. Each step is a testament to their faith, each breath a prayer for guidance. Hope flickers in their weary eyes, fueled by the promise of a new beginning in a distant land. Inside Abraham's tent, flickering candlelight casts long, dancing shadows on the canvas walls, illuminating a scene of solemn devotion. Abraham kneels upon a worn rug, his posture reflecting a deep humility and unwavering faith. His head is bowed, hands clasped tightly in fervent prayer, seeking divine guidance in the quietude of the night. A deep furrow etches itself between his brows, revealing the weight of his supplications and the burdens he carries. Silent words form on his lips, a heartfelt conversation with the divine, pouring out his innermost thoughts and fears. His heart is filled with an unyielding faith in God's plan, a beacon of hope amidst the uncertain journey ahead. Under the vast expanse of a starlit night, Abraham gazes upwards, his silhouette stark against the celestial canvas. A profound sense of destiny washes over him as he contemplates the infinite stars. The heavens shimmer, mirroring the boundless promise whispered in his heart. He knows that his descendants will be as numerous as the heavens. His eyes reflect the light of 1,000 suns, each star a symbol of generations to come. A silent vow etches itself upon his face, a commitment to a future beyond comprehension. Beneath the relentless desert sun, Abraham walks, his figure a solitary silhouette against the endless expanse of sand. Each step is imbued with unwavering faith, his heart filled with the hope that transcends the barren landscape. The horizon shimmers, mirroring the divine promise that sustains him through the trials of the desert. His weathered face reflects a profound trust, a deep-seated knowing that divine promises will be fulfilled. In the heart of the arid wilderness, Abraham embodies the enduring power of faith and the anticipation of a promised future.